Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Legal Moment. I am Regina Sun, and today's topic is revisiting a topic that we had a couple of weeks ago regarding social media. Recently, Twitter and Facebook have changed their home feeds and their whole layout, and it's just sparked a lot of interesting debate as well as a lot of conversation just concerning whether or not social media should be something that is encouraged by employers. Now, personally, I do think that it is a good idea for employers to have social media policies and to encourage the employees to use social media as a networking tool. I mean, first of all, social media enables you to be able to see and visit and interact with people that you may or may not get a chance to interact with on a daily basis. It also enables you to maintain contacts and maintain communications, enables you to market, and it just enables you to really put out your service or whatever product that you have that you really want to become a little bit more mainstream. So I have here with me JR, and he's a little bit more so against social media and the use of it by employees. But explain to me, why do you think social media is a bad tool for employers to encourage in employment?
Well, I think it's good for marketing and promoting your product. Now, on the flip side, as far as you monitoring like your employees on a personal level, I think that's another issue. Because a lot of people use Facebook and Twitter as an outlet to just release or as a form of entertainment.
Well, one thing that I think is important for employers to do is to monitor and to have open communication with their employees so they know what they should and should not put on there. I frequently see people put on their page sayings like, "Oh, I hate my job," or "This coworker's getting on my nerves," or just things related to the workplace that an employer will not want to be out on a social media platform. And so the only way employers going to know is if they are monitoring what employees are putting on their site. Do you not think that's a good idea so that employers can maintain their reputation?
Well, for common sense purposes, I don't think you should be saying you hate your job on your Facebook knowing that your employer is going to be looking or could possibly
True,
see.
But a lot of people feel like, oh, my Facebook page is private, or they see it as this is my personal thing. And if you're feeling, or if your opinion is employers should not be monitoring certain sites because they could be more personal in nature, I'm saying that they should, because they don't know, or they should know what it is that is being put out there that is concerning them.
Well, if it's concerning them, and if an employer sees an employee's Facebook and they're saying, I hate my job, they're going to be conscious of that. And the employer is going to take notice of that on the job, evaluate their performance, and may find ways to let that person go.
So then, going back to the original question, do you think employers should encourage their employees to use social media networking sites?
Oh, networking sites, it depends. They should have business sites.
Well, when I say networking sites, I do mean Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever social media outlet is out there can be used as a tool for networking.
Okay, well, if you have a Facebook page of your own, it's a personal Facebook page. Now, if you have there should be like company Facebook pages, to where maybe you have a Facebook page for your company and you network within the company's Facebook page. I feel like if you do have a personal Facebook page, you should be able to do some of the things that you want to do on there. That within your interest.
Well, I don't think employers are saying if you have a personal Facebook page, we want to dictate what it is that you put on there, or we want to dictate your interests. But they are saying we don't want you particularly talking negatively about our company. Do you not think that is appropriate for them to say that and to monitor, to enforce that kind of policy?
Oh, that's kind of iffy right there. Obviously an employer does not want to hear anything negative about their company because it could be giving false perception. It could be just a disgruntled employee that doesn't like to work lazy and they just want to have something to say. It's just, to me, it's kind of iffy.
Well,
you have your good and bad when you talk about it.
Do you think employers should tell employees that they cannot have social networking sites?
No, I don't think employers should be able to
So
dictate
you
that.
don't think they should monitor it, but you don't think they should prohibit it?
No.
So again, I guess the main concern is
But
how
why are
is an
you-
employer going to ensure that employees are not disparaging them or releasing confidential information if you don't think they should monitor these personal networking
Well,
sites?
my thing is, I mean, are these employers just going out and saying, I see Sally over here. Let me just pull up her page and see what she has to
Why
say.
not? Why shouldn't
mean,
they be able to do that? Sally is their employee. They have an interest in Sally's reputation outside of their company. They have an interest in their own product brand to ensure Sally isn't out there saying negative things about their services or their products. Why couldn't they just think, let me check Sally's Facebook page, I know she has one, and see if any content she's putting out there has any type of relevance to our company? Why shouldn't they be able to do that?
So what happens if they do pull up the page and they see her with a bottle of Ciroc? Now what?
And if
What
they
happens if
feel
the
like they
employer
want to
doesn't-
terminate her, she's probably an at-will employee, and they're able to do that. I mean, when you
Because
put something
she's-
out there on a social networking site, it is public. So you're basically saying, oh, world, welcome to how I act, or welcome to me. And you and other people can judge you accordingly.
Well, so simply because the employer may not drink and they see her with a bottle of Ciroc, they're instantly going to say, well,
Or
she's
they may
drinking, we
say,
don't want that.
maybe it's not about the drinking. Maybe it's, okay, she's putting on a public networking site a bottle of Ciroc and a drunken behavior. I don't want that type of public image related to my company. They can't say that?
I don't know if I could go with that.
Why
I
not?
mean, a bottle of Ciroc in your hand, you taking a picture doesn't mean you're drunk.
And it doesn't mean you're not either. So the employer, again, can terminate you for any reason at any time. And if they feel like that image is going to have more of a negative portrayal than a positive one, and they want their company to be associated with more positive images, that's within their prerogative to terminate Sally's employment.
Well,
correct?
I don't know. I think that the employer is allowed to say, like, we don't want you talking negatively about our company. But there are certain things that they should not have the control of. And I just feel like we give these employers too much power, or they are accruing too much power in more ways than one. Not only just the business world, it's like now they're seeping into our personal lives.
But we're
Even
opening
though-
the door for them to seep in. I mean, Sally put the picture out there. It wasn't as if the employer barged in her door and said, let me see all your pictures. She put this on a public domain and opened herself up to be viewed by the world.
Okay, so what happens if someone else puts these pictures up, or if someone else makes a page with Sally on it? Then all of a sudden the employer may see that and assume that she did it when she really didn't. I mean, it's like...
But the issue isn't necessarily who did it. The issue is, what is this, and do we want this picture associated with our company? And I feel like you're saying an employer should not look at certain images and use that to determine the type of employees that they have, and I don't think that's fair.
Well, what I'm saying is, I feel like an employer shouldn't be just searching to find something on something.
It's not
And
searching to find something. It is searching to see what is out there. And if this comes up, if they see it, someone else has seen it, and that person knows that this person is associated with this company.